Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Society Live. I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by Producer Todd.
If you forgot that S on that comment in the chat on purpose, Dan, I'm going to give you props. If not, that's still funny. Dan?
What did I do? I'm unaware of what I did.
I'm no selling it. Just go ahead, Fox.
Namaste. Howdy.
I don't even see what I did.
Just let it go,
So
Dan. Dan is Fist, a new subcategory for Flesh Wound features. Yes, it is. And I'm not Dan, but I'm answering.
Yes, it is. Yeah. No
Dan,
fisting. Just like punch fist, not extreme associates fishing. Fisting or fishing. I don't know what's going on.
End of the World says extreme greetings with a shopping cart. What's up?
Right.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
New champ. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, we were guaranteed a new champ either way.
Yeah, well, this was badass. This is a long time coming.
This is the champ we were hoping for.
The icon. Yes.
The only story that mattered in wrestling, 25 years in the making.
Finish the story. Yes. That's the equalizer, Cody. Cody's got to get a shopping cart. You can't
he's going to have to house Jimmy. That'd be funny.
You can't really get speared unless Roman goes through it. You keep enough distance with the cart so you can't get spiked by Solo. There you go. Jimmy is clearly the neutralizer for the bloodline.
Well, yeah, he can dethrone Roman. That'd be fine with that.
Exactly.
Brian Trash. Dan, are you wearing pants? Allow me to answer. No, he's not wearing pants.
Never wear pants. Why?
Never has, never will.
You're not seeing below anyways. So.
Thank the Lord.
I hope so.
Straight West. Jimmy should have won it in LA.
I agree. Yeah.
Wholeheartedly agree. New Jersey sucks.
Yeah.
It's a shithole from what I understand.
There was like a kumbaya moment though, because everybody was shitting on Ohio at the show.
I mean, broken clocks right twice a day. They did unite us in hate. Fuck Ohio.
It's just like you get the you suck back and forth, but it's just like, Ohio's trash. Ohio's trash.
Well, I mean, anywhere that I see, I wouldn't even say. If you're not on one of the coasts, I don't know what the fuck it is. No. I mean, I know Texas is right in the middle.
Texas is cool.
Yeah, I know them.
There you go. So yeah, lots to talk about. Feels like it's been a minute. It hasn't really been though. We were coming off of XPW Going Loco, which was a great show, and once again, XPW delivers. So we'll get right into it. We got some other stuff to talk about later, even though Pugs is here, and that's probably not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyways.
What do you mean? I'm a saint.
We will get to it.
Yes, because I'm an ain't.
So we kick things off. Well, first off, XPW Alive and Kicking in the books. Another one.
I do want like the next show to be called XPW Stillborn. Like that'd be fucking hilarious.
You might get your wish. I don't know. Even Rob might be like, I don't know. That's
come on, Rob. You know what's up.
So anyways, we kick things off. Cat Martini comes out, cuts a promo calling out Mickey Knuckles. We get a herpes chant.
We did.
I haven't had that in a while.
Good for had herpes or the chant?
There might be herpes. Well, I don't know.
Look at that beard. You know it's full of herpes.
No herpes in the beard. You can
hides it. Brian Trash. New Jersey sucks, but they do have a lot of wrestling shows there.
Yeah, and apparently they don't care if they're on Sundays there, so good for them. Can't do that shit down there. We're like, fuck. We got shit to do Monday.
Respect the Sabbath.
So
we all gotta go to our Scientology meetings. Come on.
So we get a herpes chant. We get some Rob Loves Mickey chants when Mickey comes out. Kat promises Mickey a gangbang. She seemed very happy about that, but she's getting gangbanged in the Gauntlet of Death, the main event. So this whole segment ends with Mickey James, to quote TCM2, trying to cure cure some hymns there with the axe in the S. That was very very cool.
I'm hoping we're going to get an update on the Rob Black show on the State of Cat.
I was gonna say,
I would like to comment on the pulling down of the pants. That was Todd levels of aggression and respect.
I got it. Hey, still hanging around after. Like, I feel like I'm calling out if I've got an axe in the ass. Like, that's kind of like, yeah, I'm not coming in. I'm leaving. That's it.
That's because you're not hard, Dan. You're built real soft.
Yeah. Axe in the ass. I guess I'm just not that tough. But
No.
but yeah, pretty wild stuff. Yanked her pants right down, and
Yeah.
extreme insertion going on with that axe. That's
Extreme Associates is back.
I was gonna say that felt like okay, is that a teaser now? Are we getting a new cocktails?
I was waiting for the red lube to start pouring cocktails. Fuck yeah.
Man, that's a terrible way to get busted open. Abdullah bled a lot, but I don't think he ever bled out of the ass.
On camera.
That, yeah, can you imagine that? Just fork right up the ass.
What if he would forget that he had the gigs on his fucking fingers?
Scratch his asshole with his gigs on.
The adjustment.
Can you imagine in Puerto Rico? He's like, all right, Carlos, I got one for you. Just yanks it pants down and just fork right. You would have had riots at the arena. Like, come on. So really crazy segment, as you would expect.
Entertaining as fuck. This is what's up.
Yes. Very. Yeah, I was having a blast. It's funny because I had to go back. As Todd knows, I was rushing home from a movie, and it started earlier than I was expecting. So I had to watch like the opening segment. That's all I missed. I had to watch that after. And I'm just looking at these texts. She shoved an axe in her ass. And I was just like, God damn it.
It did catch me off guard, man. That was fast and like pulled down hard. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Use the other end now. Come on.
I'm telling you, she could totally be a Sadie in the new Last House.
Yeah, she did.
Holy shit, Todd.
Yeah.
I see that now.
I know. It's like perfect casting.
Mickey would be like a terrifying Sadie too. Like, you're not getting past her. Holy crap. Oh, dude. I want to make that movie now, Todd.
I just make the trailer with her. Like we could do that.
No, the video.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
All right. Fuck, are we? I don't want to edit it again. I already got out last week. Yes, done. Okay.
But yeah, you won't see any axe going in asses anywhere else. So that was awesome. So we kick off the show.
I don't know what they do at the Collective. You never know. They got some guys that might take the axe.
Take okay. Maybe
the handle though.
Maybe the
zombie. It was axe handle or axe blade. It was the blade.
Axe blade.
It was like parking a bike right between the cheeks.
Yeah, and just
to quote Chaos, one big hole.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Body no-selling it like Warrior? He's just sitting there like hulking up.
Actually, yes,
like it's making him stronger. He just like Mickey, big boot, leg drop, and he pins her. Just like that. It just
everyone's waiting for the Mickey fleshlight. Stands over here waiting for the Body dong.
You got to get the whole collection. You got to get the Body dong.
That's Dan's excuse.
the Mickey fleshlight, and you got to get them all autographed. You got to get them all autographed.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Tarzan one is like smoking a joint.
See, they're going for all the guns.
You gotta have a gimmick for all the dongs if this is gonna be like merge.
Well, you Dan's like, my asshole needs a goddamn gimmick.
Gimmick that asshole. schlock is that's a given.
What can we do for Masada?
The Masada-mizer. You just use his finish.
I'm sorry, you're still the king, Dan.
That's his finish. That was his finish. So I don't know if he calls it the Masada-mizer anymore, but yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that word before.
Oh, 100%. Well, you didn't. You forgot about the Godsmack. So
no, maybe he purged that out of his memory on purpose. I got your back for once.
Maybe. But the Masada-mizer. That's just a given too.
Let's get back to the show before we go off on too derailed.
I'll have one for every fucking wrestler. You will all, if you're watching this, you're
in there right now.
I notice every wrestler's been the dudes.
We got something for the late. There's more dudes, so there you go. There you go, Todd. We're gonna make this work. All right. Anyways, Todd derailed me. Stop doing that, Todd. We kick things off. New to commentary, or actually no, didn't he do commentary? ECW legend Colin Delaney, didn't he do commentary on one other show?
For I don't know if he did a whole show, but I know he's done like a guest spot on it.
Yes,
it was around Rebirth, maybe the second show. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Okay, maybe
I can't remember him before. I remember him appearing before, but not commentary. But my brain, Oh. GHX sucks. JJ and Dirty Ron didn't happen. Card subject to change. Yeah, wasn't JJ injured? I know we did get an appearance. We'll get to that.
We'll get that in LA.
Yeah, hopefully we will get that in LA. So
if that's the East Coast guy we want, that's not who me and Pugs want. We want one man.
I held a sign at Merry Christmas of who I want. And look for the next sign I take whenever I'm there, because it's gonna get some eyes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like several feet away, like pretending that I don't know Pugs. But actually, you could do a meme of JJ Escobar from that lawn chair spot, just in the back, like first time, like when Cat's getting checked for the axe. Like that dude suffered some trauma too. All right, match number 1. We've talked enough about ass trauma. Match number 1, Ken Dixon taking on Lucky 13. So we put Lucky 13 over a lot on this show. He always kicks things off and sets the pace. Really awesome match. I will say I thought he was dead when he did that running moonsault over the guardrail and just like fucking plants his head in that concrete. I was like, oh,
that landing was nasty. Yeah.
That was really, really nasty. Ken Dixon keeps up. Kind of looks like
him before?
I don't think so, unless it was an early show and I'm just forgetting. Not an XPW.
I've seen him somewhere on something I probably watched on IWTV. But what your description was the best of the Pugs?
I gave like 3. Like I said, he looks like both the Good Brothers rolled into one. And then I started calling him Little Strowman.
Little. He's not that little. I think dude's pretty big.
But to Strowman, he would be the little version. But no, he really looked like what do they call him? Carl Gallows?
Luke Gallows.
No, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. He's mixed.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like both. He's the Good Brother.
There you go. He's the lost Good Brother. So yeah, this match, tons of fun as you would expect. Really fast pace. There's we got some waterboarding. Ken Dixon waterboarded Lucky 13.
That won me over. You need to if you're watching this, someone needs to get this to him. Do that. Schlack has fucking skewers. I mean, Schlack has the bag. Masada has skewers. You got waterboarding, dude. Use that. That's fucking cool.
Can you imagine if like I don't know, Iron Sheik did that to Sergeant Slaughter back in the day? that was like a whole segment. Like, or you have like fucking like, or Slaughter with like General Adnan, like was just like fucking waterboarding Hulk Hogan.
You fucking all I gotta do is come out with a towel and a fucking thing of water.
you have like 2 months of TV where Hogan is just being tortured. Like he doesn't work. It's just pre-recorded of him just being like tortured. Oh, that would have been great. So yeah, we get some waterboarding. We get lots of just really cool shit.
I
Lucky
didn't notice. End of the World says no Slava either. We didn't get any pics at all. Sucks. Our buddy Drew Chaos was shooting the event, so yeah, there will be photos.
Yeah, probably just running a little late, but yeah, always miss Slava. Though.
Yeah, I didn't notice he was.
I didn't even notice. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I noticed he. I think he might just be shooting. I don't know because I see a lot of Instagram stuff from him, so probably just shooting.
He's living a good life.
Living the good life. So we got just tons and tons of great action in this match. The waterboarding spot was really unique. Once again, just great wrestling. Great mix of wrestling. A lot of high flying. Great lion salt by Lucky. And Lucky picks up the win in a really awesome match. I was impressed by Ken Dixon. He looks great, very athletic. I'd like to see more out of him.
Co-sign that.
Yeah.
So match number 2, somebody I think you're both familiar with, Chewy Martinez taking on Obey.
Everybody's favorite what?
Huh?
Everybody. What's his moniker? Oh, you weak ass. Okay.
Everybody's favorite wrestler, Chewy Martinez, taking on Obey. And so haven't seen Obey in a little bit. He's kind of I guess we called him like the hardcore Cenobite last time. It's kind of what he's going for, I think.
The last look was better than this one. I did not like what he had going on.
Not a fan of the look.
No, I want the fucking trash bag pants, and you get no green. Do what you did. You had it perfect. Now you're looking a little weak here, homie.
I was a little bit confused why his valet was wearing what looked like a press pass.
She forgot to leave it in the back.
Yeah, we should have no-sold that one. But
hey, it's just an observation. She did a great job. Just I was like trying to figure. I'm like, is there some gimmick thing there that I'm not?
She probably mixed it up with her rosary with the pentagram, and just like, oops.
There you go.
Well, they had to make sure, you got to wear this.
She was at a Satanist convention and just
there you go.
Forgot she was going to use it to choke somebody. She just didn't get to it. But so another insanely violent match. Chewy staples Obey's head, not just his head, but
his soles.
The soles of his feet. He was stapling. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine going barefoot in a death match. I can't fathom working a death match, let alone going fucking barefoot in a ring like that. Necro Butcher's done it. It's props, because that's fucking insane. We get a fork. Obey took a lot of trauma. Fork to the balls, fork to the bottom of the feet, really working the bottom of the feet in this match. We get a dueling light tube battle, and this was just a really ugly, nasty, blood-soaked match. Obey superplexes Chewy onto a stack of light tubes for the win. What did you guys think of this one?
Well, I'm a big fan of Chewy Martinez, everybody's favorite frijole. Obey was pretty cool, but I did not like the look he was going for this time. But the in-ring work was fun. I had a blast watching them fuck each other up, and I'm looking forward to more. I just get better fucking gear, Obey, and then Chewy, you're just awesome. Straight West. Kat's been TV champ for 16 months. You guys think she will break Chaos 18-month record?
I didn't till now.
Yeah, I wasn't keeping track of that, but yeah, I really do.
Well, wait, the next show's not till April, March. So it's going to be close by the time we hit the next show.
It'll be close. Yeah. You're going to have whoever next opponent's going to like take advantage of that axe spot. It's like, work the ass, champ. Go for it. Yeah, you're just gonna have Martin Landau from Ready to Rumble. It's like, work the ass.
Fuck yeah.
Work
What's
the
his
ass.
Name? Something. Want to wrestle?
Oh fuck! Now I can't remember his name.
Sal Bandini. Want to wrestle?
Oh yeah, yeah. Stretch him till they crack him.
Straight West. Okay. Excuse me. Obey, aka the human pin cushion.
Yeah, man.
And then yeah,
Chewy. Go for it.
Oh, XPW debut.
Yes.
Although he's been on the stream before. He was at that IWA, one of those shows. Remember?
Oh yeah, yes, he was on Carnage Cup. Yeah,
That's
sorry.
it.
Weekend of Carnage. There we go. That's the whole name of the weekend.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
He was on the Weekend of Carnage, IWA Deep South. Now available on Blu-ray.
Yes, yes. All right. So up next, Rob Black cuts a promo on the crowd, and he was angry. He was angry. We got some like old
going to
school.
Jersey.
I was gonna say they don't know how to treat him in New Jersey. He's got to stick to LA.
I miss when he used to call us the same thing as Chewy.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping he brings that back. We shall see. Drop a hard end, Rob. Come on.
Well, he never did that.
It's not too late.
Are we bringing K Malik Shabazz back? Is that...
Like, just have me stand next to you, Rob. I'll say it whenever you need it.
Wouldn't that be that would you know what? I know it'll never happen, but wouldn't that be funny as shit if our troop just randomly showed up in the crowd as K Malik Shabazz? Damian Priest just choke slammed him too hard and he's just confused.
Real quick, him showing up to Austria instead of Australia at the chamber was fucking hilarious.
You just have him come out and he's just looking for crack.
The drugs or the guy?
Maybe both. Yeah. Rob's just like, it's been 20 years. What are you doing? And he just leaves. I'm not even asking him to wrestle. All right. So, yes, he was telling the fans to go fuck themselves. We get some back and
Let's
forth.
hold on. He was telling the New Jersey fans to go fuck themselves. We'll get our turn.
This is true. This is true. And so we have a match between for the XPW world title. Schlack taking on Ricky Shane Page, but we get Masada crashing the party. Never truly lost that belt. The Masada-mizer coming soon to Extreme Gifts. So he comes out. It's made into a three-way dance. Again, never lost that belt.
It's gonna be shaped like a skewer instead of his fucking dick.
They're just like sticky. You can just like put a bunch of dicks on your head. Just that's fuck, dude.
It's not bad.
Dan really wants all these dicks. Collect them all. Fuck Pokemon.
You just gotta have something on the end of it where you can like just jam the dick in the head, like for that same spot. Just can you imagine just the dildos? You're just like fucking.
I don't want to see you flapping your dildos.
Fuck. Where you got to give me Tanky's number so I can talk to him about some design
dicks. I don't think he'll take that call.
Tanky, I want to talk dicks right now. It's important. So, anyways, we get some chain wrestling, some really good chain wrestling back and forth with Masada and Ricky Shane Page, who, of course, we haven't really talked about him before, but 20-plus year veteran at least.
Rob Black hyped him up, by the way. Like we glossed over that part.
Very good worker. Very, very good worker. I'd love to see him. I know he worked for MLW. Maybe he still does. I'm not as up to date on MLW. But yeah, so some good chain wrestling as you would expect with these guys. We get Ricky destroying a tube stack. That's
that was right. Normally I hate that shit, but in New Jersey, I'm like, yeah,
it's
like Ricky. That's like the
budget. You notice we don't build that shit now, like, because we know that shit's gonna get broke. We can't fit that in our car. How do you get it there on the subway and shit? Tape it on the top of the Uber.
But he's kind of a hypocrite because he ends up using tubes anyways on Schlack. Masada, really nasty superplex Schlack onto a chair. So the skewers do come into play for Masada. And not only does he ram those skewers in Schlack's head, but he pile drives him with the skewers in his fucking head. That was hard to watch. That was brutal.
It was the best cringe you can get. Yeah, that's a good cringe.
That's a good cringe. Yeah. When I'm looking away, you're doing your job. So good mixture of chain wrestling and deathmatch wrestling in this one. Masada took a really sick suplex on the back of his head and kind of took him out of it for a little bit. And in the finish, Eric Ryan attacks Ricky and puts Schlack on top for the win so Schlack retains the belt he has left.
Damn,
so
he
yeah,
has left. I don't know. I didn't like that.
Well, he doesn't have the other belt. Rob put his foot down and he took it from him. So, he didn't lose it, but he doesn't have it anymore. So, yeah, he's only got one. So Schlack picks up the win. I hope we see Ricky Shane Page again. Other than being from Ohio, seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, I like his work, and I was highly entertained with this event. What the fuck's up going on with Eric Ryan? He attacked his boy. He interfered with Jimmy shit. This dude needs to know his place. Someone's got to fuck him up. Schlack, finish the job.
Right.
He just really hates Ohio.
Well,
he's just like, yeah, I can't sit back here. I can't just sit back and let this Ohio guy get the belt. I really want to see that match.
Isn't he in the fucking 404?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably is. Maybe he's self-hating. Just like, yeah, I can't. Just Ohio.
It's the same thing Circle 6 did. Anyway.
Fair or unfair, Schlack gets the victory here and retains. So, after that, we have the longest main event in XPW history, I'm going to say. I can't think of anything else. I don't actually have a time on it, but very, very long time. The XPW King of the Deathmatch title on the line in the Gauntlet of Death. And first out, we have Stephen Jury, who gets a warm reception, as always, from the crowd with Judge Joe Dredd. And the second out, Eric Ryan. So, would have been a little nervous if I were him at that point. But,
right. Ricky Shane Page can come back and fuck you up.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But fucking Judge Joe Dredd don't need that shit. He got him.
Well, in general, because, we'll run this down, but goddamn, what a performance from Judge Joe Dredd.
Have I not been saying this since he fucking showed up in XPW? Check the tapes. I've been saying this dude is legit as fuck since day one. And this match was proof. He didn't walk out the final winner, but that's okay. I look at it as him defending it at least 5 times. He got the first pin, and he defended it 5 times until he lost the main match.
I was gonna say that's a lot, and in this type of match, to have to sit out there that long, somebody out there probably has the match time, but it was insane how long he was out there.
Not just a regular match either. This is fucking for the Deathmatch Championship. He's bleeding from the fucking the second minute.
Right.
Immediately, yeah, he gets busted open, I believe.
Here we go. End of the world says 70 minutes and 46 seconds. God,
I'm guessing that's including the entrances, though. Well, yeah, that would have to be.
Still, dude.
Does it come out? Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, there wasn't a long break.
Yeah, no. Well, no, because I was thinking everyone coming out at once, but we had 2 guys, and so it was throughout. So, yeah.
Still. I think now's the perfect time to reach out to see if he wants to come on. I want to talk to him about 70 fucking plus minutes. He's not a skinny guy. He's a big dude.
And I was going to say, you could look at like HBK Bret Hart at WrestleMania 12, but Bret Hart never bit HBK's dick in that match. So, Joe was taking a lot of punishment. So I'm going to say it's more impressive. So we do get some unique offense here. We get Eric Ryan, who puts Joe's hand and feet in these ceramic pots and just like fucking smashes them. That was pretty big.
There was one thing our co-host Kruger caught that I didn't catch. I don't know if you guys did.
I did not until he pointed it out.
You want here? You could go ahead and tell him.
All right. So when Eric Ryan smashed the pottery thing, it recoiled. It fucking
did.
Backsplashed to his fucking forehead and cut him up pretty fucking bad. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, you can see it when he throws down. It goes. Bam.
I was gonna say a fellow Deathmatch wrestler. It figures Kruger would catch that.
You're gonna look for things that are the.
I mean, I knew he was bleeding like a stuck pig, but I didn't notice that. That's wild. I got to go back and watch it because
Stray West noticed.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never even thought of like a ceramic like pot like that, but it does sort of feel like that would be.
I've seen him used in other stuff.
I guess I've seen it.
Clay
Just the
pots.
way he did it, though, like the breaking of that would be
Well, that's unusual.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he was leaking immediately. Yeah, like that was like his first like color. It was like perfect spot too.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't go right or left. It would have.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I could look like a pirate next show.
So we go on. He hits a really nasty Michinoku driver on Ryan onto a chair. Dredd cracks the gavel over.
Yeah, he broke his gavel.
The
big one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just smashes the shit out of that. And he gets 2 pinfalls. I don't know. Referees like counting 2 falls these days, but 2 pinfalls. Just to be sure, it's like a Bundy thing. I think just Dredd like count
5.
Yeah, count that piece of shit again. So Judge Joe Dredd gets the first fall.
And in my eyes, he won the title right there, and the rest of them are title defenses. And Steven Jury, you should totally fucking use that as your defense.
There you go. So third out, we get Dr. Redacted. So Joe puts a light tube onto Redacted's head and just smashes it away with the gavel. Just like hitting it on the end and just smashing it. I thought that was fucking awesome. This again, Redacted was probably bleeding just as much, if not more, than Dredd. Joe hits a Death Valley driver onto him into a ladder. Lots of crazy, wild action. We haven't seen Dr. Redacted in a minute. What did you guys think of this segment of this marathon match?
Well, I'm a fan of Dr. Redacted, and I think this was his first time in XPW like a proper. He was at the Theater of Brutality.
No.
Yeah.
No, the
that's right. Okay, yeah, the Dirty Ron ones. I always. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
you got excited when Butcher.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. I count the other ones for some reason. I always forget about those 2, the Dirty Ron ones.
Well, we saw them later than what we were supposed to, but it's all right. Yeah, I like Dr. Redacted. I think that dude's psycho. I actually never feel comfortable when he's out there. I think I've mentioned that on the show. I dig it, but I like Joe more, so this is perfect. Yeah, they complement each other really well, and Joe got the win, and Dr. Redacted got his fucking ass kicked. But like, I hope he comes back. This was cool as fuck.
Dr. Redacted is kind of like Moby if he were just really violent. Like if he just had like a breakdown. And he's just like,
Dan, you're bald too, asshole. Don't be saying all that.
That's not an insult. I like Moby. He's hardcore Moby.
It's all right. I see Jimmy Ray, and only California people are going to get that one.
That explains a little bit.
Right? That is the root of my issue.
Okay.
Can you imagine if he started coming out to like Moby music?
I mean, it's not. Why not?
I wouldn't even know if he came out to Moby music, so it wouldn't be very effective.
I'll nudge you, Todd.
So, unfortunately for Dr. Redacted, Joe takes him out, hits his finisher twice. Good effort, but not enough to take down the judge. Next out, one of my personal favorites, Tarzan Duran, who brings the heat early on. Big suicide
And
dive.
The blunt, yeah, that's right.
And the blunt. He kept that blunt in. Suicide dive, hitting all sorts of crazy shit. He had that blunt in for a very long
The
time.
man is a pro. He needs to team up with RVD.
He does. I'm a broken record with this, but he's a better version of Jack Perry. And I know we love Jack Perry on this channel, but like he's a better version of Jack
That was
Perry.
a boy. This dude's a man. So
This is
I'm
the
fine with
man.
that. Yeah.
This is the man. This is like the older brother who bullied Jack.
I like Nate Coy over Jack Perry.
His new stuff is interesting. I haven't checked in on it.
I just
Scapegoat or whatever.
Is he doing like the Brian Pillman gimmick?
I haven't. I just seen like the 2 clips.
Okay, see, that's what we'll talk about it later.
Yes. So we get Tarzan hits an old school move with tubes off the guardrail. I always think that's kind of awesome. He's usually one of the big highlights of all the XPW shows. Slices Dread's head open even more with a fucking blade.
Yeah, end of the world just gave us a knife emoji.
Yeah, man.
I think I said, I don't like that.
I can't imagine going over 70 minutes when you're bleeding through like almost all 70 of those minutes. Like
he fucking sweats the blood clean and then he gets fucking busted open again several times. Joe Dread's the fucking man.
I mean, I would just be mouthing like, just put me in a full Nelson, hit me with a heart punch or something. I'm only a human. But despite all of his awesome offense, Tarzan also not enough. Joe takes him out with this finish as well.
And I gotta say that, God damn it, this is not the streak I want for Tarzan. That's 3 in a row. Come on, we got to get back on the victory train. He hasn't won. He hasn't won one since LA, huh?
He has not.
Yeah.
God damn it.
At least in XPW. I don't know his other schedule. Yeah.
Tarzan Schlack would be fun. Be a little different, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that'd be fun.
Give it to me at the next show.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Tarzan's the shit. Schlack's the shit. It's only a matter of time before Tarzan gets some fucking XPW gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I'd like to see that.
Well, wait 2 months. I'd like to see him as TV champion. I can see that.
There you go.
Instead of wearing the belt the whole time, he'll hold the blunt the whole time. Fuck it, do both.
There you go. So up next, everybody's favorite clown, Dirty Ron, enters, goes coast to coast with some tubes onto Joe. That was wild.
Didn't he have a Fuck New Jersey shirt at some point? Wasn't he holding a Fuck New Jersey sign or?
Which one? Who?
Dirty Ron.
I believe so. Yeah.
Was it a shirt or a sign? Either way, Dirty Ron knows what's up. Fuck New Jersey. That's all I wanted to say.
He should have come out. He should have come out with the Evelyn Inc. And she might have been the neutralizer for Joe, but he did not. So he hits.
Joe is an equal opportunist, equal rights and lefts.
And he had a new clown bitch. You do not remember, Dan?
Oh yeah, fucking
Pugs called her jailbait, right?
Yeah, but you called her fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I still like Evelyn Inc., but yeah, Ron's always prepared with his valets. So
them hoes.
Ron's got them hoes. He drops a big flying elbow onto the ladder, and Joe inflicting even more punishment. We get a bongo wrapped in barbed wire at one point. That was creative.
That was I probably shouldn't say it. That was one of the Boulevard Bullies' deceased uncle's bongos.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of this this story.
Yeah,
Were the ashes in there?
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
yeah.
YouTube won't let me say the Berg's name.
Gotcha. End of the World, Dirty Ron replaced Eric Dillinger. Card subject to change.
Yeah.
Straight-
Yeah.
Straight
Oh,
West.
darn it. I didn't have to hear Gangsters.
Straight West. Joe Dredd went from being fuck this guy to being that guy. He's the man. Fuck yeah, Straight West, right on.
Undeniable. So we get a run in by JJ Escobar, who attacks Ron, causing Joe to get the pin once again. Holy crap. At that point, things start to get a little bit more scary for the
For
judge.
Stephen Jury.
After all that, then I could not even imagine having to, you got waiting for you after dealing with all that already.
Yeah.
And then having more after, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sure Dredd saw his life flash before his eyes when the MAGA Butcher came out. And Tad, I know your heart sank. Those Blu-rays that you worked so hard on. Joe got MAGA Butcher slammed him into it. We were talking. It's like, no, not the merch, not the merch.
Not the blues.
To be fair, I use a very heavy-duty Blu-ray case, so they should have all been fine.
The MAGA Butcher knew you were a Biden guy, and he was just like,
okay,
well,
I do. Okay, one, I'm saying this on the record. I am not either. Fuck both the old white men. No.
Why you gotta bring race into it, Tad? That's fucked up.
I mean, they do.
Fucked up. All right, but he suspected you were, so he destroyed some of your Blu-rays. I don't know. Although I think some bloody Blu-rays might be more valuable,
right?
So I think if the Blu-rays got some color, you can probably sell them for more.
You know what? I'll tell you this when we talk about that other thing at the end. But I found some very cool pieces of merch that will be at the LA show.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. So
world. Hold on. Jury is growing on me. Right on. And then also, did the fans get the I'm Sorry DVDs?
I don't know if we have anyone who's there, but anyone who was pre-ordered was supposed to get that in there as they got there. So
as far as we know,
they were delivered.
Yeah.
So yeah, some Blu-ray trauma there, but they brawl out onto the street.
Oh, yeah, that is funny.
Yeah. Straight West. Larry Legend was upset. He was trying to rescue his merch.
I mean, once Butcher is like there, it's like there's not a lot you're doing at that point. If he wants to smash every single Blu-ray, that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, that is maybe, I don't know, a couple $100 worth of Blu-ray damage there. I'm not sure, but
telling you, heavy duty, well constructed, not cheap plastic.
Well constructed. This. So you're saying it's MAGA Butcher proof?
I don't know about all that, but it's not those cheap flimsy ones you get from the studios. They're the good heavy duty ones.
There you go. High quality merch.
None of that eco crap here.
Yeah,
we're making sure this shit lasts forever.
Yeah, suck a dick, Creta. Wait, go fuck yourself, Creta. I don't know if she's over 18. What's the legal age over there? Fuck you is what I'm saying.
I'm sure you're in the clear by now.
Okay.
Some turtle gets caught in a Blu-ray case. Go fuck yourself.
Should have been training to be a ninja.
Brutal, beating the shit out of poor Judge Dredd. Hardcore Hillbilly holds down Stephen Jury while Jasmine just canes the shit out of him. Jasmine laying it in.
Out of Dredd too.
Oh, that's true. Jury can't handle those cane shots like Joe can. But despite all of this, again, Joe rolls up MAGA and beats him.
After laying out Jury, Don't gloss over that part. He fucking nailed that dude in the head several fucking times. Like a hate crime.
Yes.
Betty wishes he was back at the Circle 6 dumpster then.
So yeah, once again, Judge Joe Dredd defying the odds. At this point, Mickey Knuckles comes out. So Mickey offers up a BJ to Judge Joe Dredd and
tease.
Ends up cock punching him, I believe, instead. It's an interesting strategy, though. You get a quick roll up. You know?
I mean, after all these battles you've worked up, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
yeah. Let him get the gear down first, and then you go for the quick roll up. She probably would have gotten the win.
That'd be probably actually that's fucking funny.
yeah. I was gonna say, let him get it down, and then so
then get it up. Oh wait, no.
So I don't even know if she bothered, cleaning the axe, but that axe ends up in Judge Joe Dredd's private places.
Cross contamination.
Exactly. She might just, I don't know. She might just use like the body's blood. Like next time, she's gonna soak it in that, and that's how she's gonna take him out. That's gonna be so potent.
Calm down there, Suge Knight.
Boom.
I went with Oz, but you haven't seen the show yet, so I'll wait.
She'll hunt down Angel and Crack and all those guys. That it'll be the axe of death. So goes back and forth as you would expect. Mickey bringing the pain to poor Joe, rips him fucking apart. I don't know how you bleed that long. Joe shoves the axe in Mickey's ass, and she does hulk up.
I was gonna say we've been doing 7 days. He's fine.
She hulks up from that. She seemed to like it, so that was a mistake. Mickey uses the Tokyo Tower tube stack. Suplexes Joe through that. Just more brutal action back and forth. Cat Martini comes out and distracts Mickey, and Joe cracks the rest of that tower over Mickey and hits his finisher, eliminating her again. Just another elimination. I don't know how he's still standing at this point.
Barely.
Exactly. Like just and again, there's no downtime. Like they get right to it. They're not giving him a rest.
He can take a breath while they walk to the ring, and then it's on.
Yeah, and then it's on. Now, unfortunately for Joe, the icon himself, Homeless Jimmy, is out next.
Vicious Snowman. God damn it. Is he still homeless now that he's home? Just saying.
Well, now he's got that
She's sheltered.
God damn it. See, this is when I wish I didn't lose things.
Now, hey, I will say this though. Jimmy took some punishment. Just because Dredd was tired doesn't mean he was totally done at this point. Jimmy gets busted open really bad. He was really, really bad to the point where it's like, oh shit. And we love Jimmy here, so we were a little bit concerned because it was
thick. It was fucking thick
and dark.
Yeah.
It likes his women.
Fuck you, Todd. And it started. Oh, I thought you were doing a dick joke. Well, whatever. Not fuck you.
That's because you're telling me
that's how Dan likes his dick. There you go.
So Jimmy, of course, uses his shopping cart. There's a nasty DDT onto Joe and pins him, finishing the story. 20 years in the making. 25. Yeah, 25. I was going to say 20, maybe more than that. What, 26? 99. Okay. So yes, pre Y2K, that's how long this story was in development. And Jimmy finally finishes it. Well deserved.
Yes.
So when you
Very
bitched about
well.
Cody not getting his bullshit already, look how long it took Jimmy. Just remember that.
I'm telling you, Cody needs the fucking shopping cart. That's the
WrestleMania 65. Cody finishes his story.
Cody needs to train on Skid Row. He needs to be homeless for a little while.
You want me to start cheering for Cody? Do that. Have him be fucking Mick. I will in a heartbeat. Okay, I'm with Cody. And homeless
That's
Jimmy.
what he needs to do. He just needs to find Jimmy. Jimmy, in between destroying people.
Oh, there it is. Fuck yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Look how fucking thick that blood is. Like, I'm concerned.
Looking like a skin, like Uncle Frank and fucking Hellraiser there. That good God.
We got a
there's
post
Cat.
one.
Jimmy and Cat there.
And then we have a commentary on the photo.
Mickey fuck.
That was posted by Mickey herself.
There you go. There you go. That's just her face now after that axe. Like she can't. She can't do anything else now. That's permanent damage. So yeah, congratulations in all seriousness to homeless Jimmy. We love Jimmy. That was us.
Yeah, I want to congratulate both men right now. Joe's fucking effort and what he went through, fucking incredible. But it wasn't 25 years worth of damage like Jimmy has done. So fuck yeah, Jimmy. I love you, Dread, but fuck yeah, homeless Jimmy. I can't think of a better person to carry that title, to fucking honor that title, to hold that fucking title and rep it around the world. Fuck yeah. Not about that goddamn time. Schmack was awesome too, but it's fucking homeless Jimmy. I've been watching this man since I was a child. Fuck yes, it's so cool. It's gonna suck when he has to lose it to Dread, though.
Same title, Supreme held, so not the same exact physical model, but you know what I mean. Same lineage.
The moniker's there. He got the tattoos, and then now he's got the gold. The fucking what is when you two forms of identification.
There you go.
End of the world. Jimmy title defense at LA show. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I think you'll get it.
It's gonna be baptized in blood, so how do we not have Jimmy?
You have to have Jimmy there.
We got to get through that WrestleMania stuff first, then we get
Then we
get some good wrestling.
That's the appetizer. Fucking baptized in blood. The feast.
Yes. And we'll be there live and in person. Well, hopefully both of us, two of us.
Probably one of the bloodiest shows they've ever put on. There was just a lot of fucking blood and pouring. So yeah, I don't know who's going to take that belt off Jimmy though, Pugs. I don't know if Dread's going to do it. That's
well, I don't want Dread to be the first title defense because I just
he lost. He
defended it 5 fucking times.
Well, but okay, but he did not come out the victor of the match, so therefore I think he wouldn't get it. He wouldn't get the first title shot. He would. I don't think there's any.
He can contest if his fucking lawyer is worth the shit.
Well, obviously he's not.
Yeah. He was laid out by Butcher, and he was out there during the Mickey match, just lying on the side of the fucking ring. It was a good fucking show, like all together. And wasn't even like that many matches. I mean, one was fucking super long, but it went by quick for us. I can't imagine. I haven't checked on Judge Joe Dredd. I should reach out.
Yeah, I meant to actually message Jimmy. Yeah. I was like, oh, I hope he's okay.
In the air.
We'll get a check in with him soon.
Yeah. So I think Steven Jury's gonna have to just be like, you know what, Rob, you shit on my head. I want that title match. Match. I'm gonna talk about that NDA. God damn it. Jimmy, you're gonna have to defend it against Dread. So yes, that closes out an awesome XPW event. Be sure to get the Blu-ray at some point before MAGA Butcher
coming
soon
as possible. Next
coming
one up.
as soon as possible. Next one up. I wish I was there live as always.
Oh no. End of the world. I will buy the replay. Just saw clips. Great review. Oh, thank you. But oh man, I wish you would have saw it live. Hope you're all right. Straight West. Good storytelling through each match. That's what XPW does.
Yeah. It's not just match for match as like
or smashy.
Yeah. There's a point to stuff. you know.
We every now and again there is some smashy stuff,
Yeah,
but generally, yeah.
There's stories being told, even if it's not in every match.
Yeah.
This just particular show was everything was a story. It was part of the bigger picture, which that's great.
That is great.
All right, did you want to talk about Mr. McDoodoo, Dan? I know you're always you got something about McMahon.
Well, there was some new stuff. Did you hear about the Ryback allegations that there might be? So this one's weird. So apparently there is more to that John Cena Alex Riley story. Now you guys are probably vaguely remember that Alex Riley was one of those ones who had seemingly was going to be a big deal. You know, he had that story with The Miz, very charismatic guy, seemed like a typical, WWE superstar.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember this name.
He was the air is LA Knight.
No,
yes, he was. He won. But he was. Are you disagreeing with me?
No, very talented. Very talented. Not LA Knight.
Now you're using it against me.
But anyways, that was like one of those Cena stories that was out there for a long time that he kind of held him back. There's a few others. Tyler Rex is another one that apparently Cena chewed out for his finisher being
Isn't
too
that
close.
a dead name now?
Well, Tyler Rex at the time, Gabby something now. I can't think of her name, but yes. Apparently, Gabby wants to get back into wrestling. I think that would be very interesting. So
got to get through Shellac.
Got it. There you go. And there was that other thing with him sleeping with Mickie James while she was engaged to Kenny Dykstra.
Zombie. Did Vince crap on Ryback?
No. Although that image, feed me more. It's like,
Vince only crapped on Ryback's career, and to be fair, he kind of smeared the shit on himself.
This is true. So anyways, he's saying, other than holding Alex Riley back, that's the gist of that story. He's saying it's a lot worse, and that there's something to that story that would ruin John Cena's acting career if it gets out. So here's the question: did John Cena take a shit on Alex Riley? Because that seemed to be what he was hinting at.
Maybe it's the other rumors.
Yeah, I don't know.
The ones Chris gets excited for. I'm not giving any more hits.
This actually came from John Cena wiping shit off. So that's what I'm
I don't know. That one I thought it was because he was on a rampage. You talked about that.
I hate when people do that though. It's like if you're gonna threaten to say something, actually say it. Like don't.
Yeah, you know the rules. You said it. Now you gotta say it.
Yeah, like otherwise your word is garbage. Like I don't fucking care because right now I'm with Cena. If you've been following this show long enough, you guys, all of you know I don't like Cena, but like his work he does for charity, like he's a good guy outside of the ring. But like I didn't really care for his performance or whatever. But what he said on Howard Stern about Vince McMahon, I applaud him so much. Like, everyone's forgetting like these guys have relationships and friends. Sure, they do shitty things, and you don't have to condone it or condemn it. Like, okay, yeah, my buddy did a bad thing, but like that's still my friend. I'm gonna have his back. People during this time, even rich billionaire fucking assholes need some support, and it's good that John Cena, who fucking Vince McMahon made, is not willing to immediately turn his back and like stab him. That's fucked up. Like, sure, he did some bad shit. I can't deny that. But I'm not gonna turn my back on Vince either. Like, I'll say he did fucked up shit, but like that's like a father me.
He did some bad shits.
That too. Well, I can't wait to hold my sign at the next show.
So
I might go viral with that. We'll see what happens.
I gotta remember which sign it is, so you're gonna have to tell me off air.
Okay. It's really simple.
I'm just gonna no sell it like I don't know you.
Uncomfortable.
You're gonna have all these wrestling podcasts.
Right on top
Look at that piece of shit.
We're gonna have to make sure that they get it on camera.
Flesh Wound Dan says.
Flesh Wound Dan doesn't say.
That's what the top of the sign's gonna say now.
Says nothing. God. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, like you said, it's kind of like, okay, just fucking say it. If you know something, just fucking say it. It's not like you've got an NDA.
Well, technically, it's not a story to tell, so
it's not. But if you're gonna hint at it, because there's only a couple things that is. Because if it's gonna ruin his Hollywood career, then it either Cena murked like some relative, or Cena.
There's a good chance there's a group of people that might like him even more after this news is announced. I may be one of them. Like, depending on what he did.
Yeah, I'm just saying, get it out there.
Oh
but,
my God, someone in the wrestling business held someone else down. What is that?
It's definitely got to be more than that. I'll say if he does tell this story and it's just like, oh, John Cena said he couldn't do his finish or something like that, then yeah, okay, dude, that's not gonna do anything.
He probably shit in his bag.
He didn't get his shit in.
Or packed it, maybe.
Maybe this will remind you. Riley always wore that stupid green Letterman's jacket. He came out with the Miz.
He came out with the Miz.
I think so.
He was in NXT and he got over, and then he was getting over more than the Miz, and then Cena got mad.
So the mid put it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember him if you see him. I mean, he was a talented guy. He had some issues with injuries, but yeah.
Straight West. The Godfather said on his podcast that him, Undertaker, and Vince used to go to strip clubs back when cell phones weren't a thing.
Cell phones ruined everything.
They made some shit cool. But
I'm pretty sure everybody would be canceled if you had cell phones in the 80s.
I'm so glad. We did not. Well, we
got out just in time.
We could do shit with these.
Oh yeah, you can play Snake. That's about it.
I refused to text on these because I didn't want to push that button 3 goddamn times. I was like, you better call my ass.
I never bothered with those because I was just like, this is fucking annoying. At the time, I didn't need to text anybody. It just seemed stupid to me. So I didn't do it.
To text?
I did, but I wasn't going to do it. It's like, why don't you just text? Because it takes 20 minutes to send a fucking text. I'm not doing it. I got big fucking hands.
We've seen your meat.
Well, there you go. Just call.
Dan, you're in my age range, and I can still fucking text without looking. I know where they are.
I don't think you'd get a very clear text from me if I'm not looking.
I don't get a clear text from you now. What is this gibberish saying?
What did he ask? He's like, he asked me something about, was it anything but you? Or he's like, oh, is anyone but you something? And I was like, huh?
I remember I said no because
I was like, just me.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Earlier today or yester's you asked some stupid question, and
I was probably multitasking.
So you're doing several things wrong at one time. Okay.
Hard to text and hike, but yeah.
Oh my God! Okay.
It is.
Those names aren't going to bury themselves.
How am I going to text about movies while I'm just gotta hyperventilating from a hike? So
you're sorry. Okay.
Sorry, I should do the voice thing, but it never seems accurate.
Last thing I want is hey, I'm hiking.
I think he's talking about voice speaking, not actually you're talking into the voice thing.
Voice speaking. Would it pick up
voice to text?
Yeah, we all this AI stuff. It's you can't get that right. Come on. You can't get that. Why are you grabbing your head, Todd? Just because I talk about it.
Did you see what's available on our Flesh Wound store now?
No.
UEW t-shirts.
Oh.
The classic logo shirts. We have another couple shirts coming soon, but that's
So another shirt that Dan won't fucking buy. Do you have a UEW shirt? Dan?
I have a UEW shirt, Pugs. Thank
Do you have this one coming up?
I don't. Is this new?
Well, it's new to you,
Yeah.
and for the first time, UEW beanies.
Hey.
There you go. There you go. That's interesting. Yeah, that new UEW merch.
Yeah.
So yeah, forgot where I was.
We're going to tease UEW something. Well, there we did. We teased something.
I was stalling. I didn't know if we were playing something or other.
Oh well, this is a clusterfuck already. I don't even know how to correct it now.
You just roll with the awkwardness and you just hit play.
All right, huh? All right, then I'll just fucking play. It's gonna be weird. It's like just a weird.
It's real.
Now we should have announced the shirts, so we did that backwards.
Well, I was waiting, but that's okay. You got it. It doesn't matter how you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
There you go.
UEW.
And we'll have an announcement soon on something brewing. That's my only tease. That's all you get.
That's all you get. What could it be?
Dun, dun, dun.
I know we should have planned this way better.
Hatman plushies.
Well, he was trying to rush me. I wasn't ready, so I just fucking.
I was going to
Oh
talk.
my God, did you watch the new episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Tom?
Yes.
The pancakes. You rushed me. Oh, good shit.
So obviously we haven't watched Raw yet, but what do you guys think? Cody working both nights?
Yeah.
I hope not.
I think we're gonna get the tag match.
I fucking hope. That's so stupid. I don't want it.
Why is it stupid? Why do you hate it?
Because it's WrestleMania. That spot should be the undercard should be for other people. Like that.
Well, that's probably main event night one. It's
I
the Rock.
heard-
Also stupid.
I get it. They want the Rock to main event. It's whatever.
But you're gonna have a main event the first fucking night.
Well, then you have him do something in the.
Yeah,
Well,
Rock's the
they're
closer.
saying it's going to be starting an hour earlier on each night. I believe I heard that.
So like 3:00 now for West Coast.
There was one meme where it's like that one what was it, 36, whatever it was, where we were no longer viewers, we were hostages when they held that fucking 10 or 12-hour show.
Was that the one we were at the UEW arena?
No, I was at my buddy Dave's house.
Okay.
So
Well, there was that one.
it was in New Orleans, I believe.
It was a
Well, you
long
had
show. before the
24/7. That show where it was just or was it more than 24 hours?
What one?
Remember when they did WrestleMania 24/7, where it was just
You mean WrestleMania 2000?
Was it 2000? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was 8 hours of extra stuff before it started. So 8 plus the show.
Okay, I thought
I was at that. I don't remember that.
Well, it's not live. It's clips from other WrestleManias.
Yeah, a lot of they were sitting outside talking basically in the little table like the gimmick they do now. It was basically an 8 hours pre-show, really.
So yeah, you get it a little bit earlier. I'm liking what the card's shaping up as right now. So
yeah.
Well, I got two of the people I don't like that aren't on it. So, but still, there's a threat that one of them might show up. Ugh,
Which one?
Punk.
No.
Why would Punk show up? He's injured.
Not to have a match, but he can. Yeah, I mean, he can do a commentary or a run in. Does it cost somebody something? The threat is real with this fuck. I hope he just stays out. I don't want to hear him or see him at all, but I know that's impossible.
I mean, Drew kind of needs to pick
Drew's
that belt
hilarious.
up. So.
I like what he's doing. He's a fucking troll.
Better than he's probably ever been right now. So yeah, no, I'm enjoying. Looks like we're gonna have Randy Orton, Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I thought they would build up to LA Knight versus Logan Paul, but it looks like they're going with AJ.
Yeah, I mean,
because LA Knight should get a belt at one of the big ones. It's over, but Todd, you got to admit he's over as fuck. Like
that's my thing, Todd. You can't deny he sells merch and he's over as fuck.
Yeah, the world's full of idiots. What do you want me to say?
This is how I feel about CM Punk and Cena at the time. Like I not for me.
I get Cena with the little kids, but I could like the grown. Those are like Disney adults. They're fucking weirdos. The people that sorry, should I say that?
Yeah, your neighbors.
I don't know. We're gangbanging now at Disneyland.
They're getting gangbanged on. The fucking the Disney troops gonna have to start fucking throwing up signs.
It's gonna be Disney blood gang in a minute.
Yeah, did they pull that? So
we better not till I can get one.
Suwu Sebastian. Suwu.
I'm not even gonna explain that.
I was gonna say gang history with Todd.
I don't want to say the creature that's on there. That's not a good thing for me to say.
Let's say Sebastian.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm in XPW's going strong. I'm enjoying WWE. Life is good in the wrestling world.
What about TNA and AEW? Watching that shit?
I try and so I do binge. I skim. I'm not gonna lie with AEW because there's just a lot of shit that I don't care about. I love Toni Storm. She's probably maybe the best thing about AEW right now. But there's just a lot of shit that I don't care about.
A lot of filler. I was wondering, do you give a shit about Sting's last match this Sunday?
Yeah, I do. I'll watch that. I mean,
on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Just leave.
I just want to see who shows up.
You don't like Sting? I mean,
no, I like Sting, but
I just know Nash ain't going to be there.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't against the Bucks, but you know.
Actually, I like the Bucks' new entrance. They stole Roman's fucking slow beat, and now they're like assholes or something. Whatever's going on, their matches is still fucking spotty. But like whatever's going on here, I'm interested, or I'm not bored whenever they're on. But fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Roman.
I drifted. It was WWE, so I don't know. I can't help.
Whatever. Fuck it. Oh, you asked me if I don't like Sting. I like Sting. Oh, that's what it was. Kevin Nash not being able to go. My brain was just thinking about Sting. Like, that sucks for Sting. He can't go. Edward Danzig's like, that sucks for Kevin Nash. He just lost his kid. He can't be there for his friend. I was like, I didn't even fucking look down that lane.
Why can't he be there? I haven't.
Legends contract. He called headquarters and there was a pause. It was like, well, I guess it's a no.
Which is like
that should just be a no for on camera. I would
let him go and be there.
You're gonna see some 7-foot luching.
You know what'd be hilarious though? We find out Kevin Nash really didn't want to go. He was like, they said no. We get on a plane and go to that shit show? No thanks. He's very critical of AEW, right?
I mean, he's not. He is, but he's not. Honestly, Nash's podcast, it's not as wrestling heavy as you would think. It really isn't. I mean, they talk about.
I don't listen regularly.
I love Sean Oliver, and I got to interview him a while back, right before he came back, which really was funny too, because off camera he was asking about StreamYard. So obviously you're not thinking about it, but I'm like, oh fuck, he was getting ready. Mm-hmm. I really like him. I like their dynamic, but sometimes they just talk about fucking movies and you know.
I know they're talking about breakfast last time I listened. And I was like, well, all right.
Yeah.
How he has no bread in his house. Straight West. I hate WWE for that. Kevin Nash does hate AEW. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he'll try and say something nice here or there about like an MJF or somebody, but he's not a fan.
Better not.
Yeah.
He was ruined to me. I can't ever cheer for him again.
I can't. I can, but I think that's hilarious.
I've said it before. I'm an Adam Cole fan. The Adam Cole story with MJF
the midget guy.
Shut up. That
How does he look smaller in AEW than he did in NXT? I don't get that.
Let himself go.
His NXT stuff was amazing, but
Tyler was right though. Oh, go ahead.
That whole story with MJF and Adam Cole was dumb. So you set MJF up as the biggest prick on the planet, the most evil son of a bitch to come along in ages. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I really liked your work on the indies and NXT. You're my best friend now. I'm a good guy. Like, fucking stupid. Terrible storytelling. And even though I'm a big Adam Cole guy,
I get why he got bullied.
Yeah. You need that Bully Ray feud. He needs him, Bully Ray, trying to get MJF to rediscover his inner asshole. Like,
and now we've gone full circle, asshole to asshole. I think that's a sign.
Can I make my comment though? I want Bully Ray to wear red laces when he goes after MJF.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
All right. On that note, guys, stay tuned. There's going to be some interesting. We'll have weekly SCS because Dark Side of the Ring's coming back. So.
I believe the first episode is Sandman, so hopefully we'll get some XPW mentioned too.
Hopefully, yeah. They better. I mean, that feels like part of that story that should be told.
I always remember. I don't remember what show it is, but there's a few of them where Sandman's not sure of the age of the person he's about to pour beer down. I always like, how old are you? All right. Like, I could be lying my fucking ass off, dude.
You're like 30.
Yeah.
45.
You know what, though? He's got that. Hey, they told me. She said 21. You got that?
Yeah. I love seeing that. In person, too, was cool.
Yeah.
It would have been a funny WWE version of his gimmick if he just cards everybody he does it to. It's like, let's see. It's like he just
that's where you have the heel do that. You send somebody out to like card everyone she has beers to.
I remember I was the only one
for Ms. Maurice. There you go. Send her out.
I was the only one in like my circle of friends that got excited for Hack when he showed up in WCW. Like, oh my god!
I was like, what the fuck is happening on that first promo when he's chilling with Johnny? Raven.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's do it.
I knew that was going to be short-lived. I'm like, they're calling him Hack? What the fuck?
Yeah,
but it wasn't like a hack, like a comedian hack. It was
it's a dumb name.
But it's his legit nickname.
I get it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, and this toy was bad. We were wrapping up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We got it. Sandman derailed it. So yeah, tune in for all of our Dark Side of the Ring episodes. Some cool shit being announced soon, I think. And yeah, that's all we got for now. Catch us live Wednesday, Flesh Wound Horror live, of course. Be sure to hit the thumbs up because that helps us. Comment the videos. That always really helps us. So we do appreciate it. And once again, congratulations, Homeless Jimmy. Mad respect to Judge Joe Dredd and everybody at XPW for putting on another amazing event.
Cosign.
On that note, that's all we have. Thank you. Come again.
The threat is real.
Yes.
I'll see you in Disneyland.